I hope you're doing well. We're here at my open house in Fairfield, Connecticut. Let's see, am I staying centered? I've got my own director here, Randy Telefrifrin, who's bringing us into the open house here at 994 Valley Road. Now, I think I got all the lights on, so now we're just waiting for visitors. We're waiting for people to show up to see this amazing property. So this is my second weekend with this listing, second open house weekend, and that means we need to sell this piece. If you're out there, welcome to the Mark Inspires live real estate show. Vertical, we're doing the vertical thing, trying to do it every day. It's just not easy to do vertical every day when you are live every day twice, non-vertical. If you didn't know that, we're live at 9 a.m. and again at 9 p.m. But we're at this amazing property here. I'm a Berkshire Hathaway real estate agent in Fairfield, Connecticut. And this is my listing, 994 Valley Road. Super charming, has lots going for it, and it just needs a buyer. How about that? I got a lot of interest, but we're here week 2 just to make sure we get everybody through. Everybody gets to see this amazing property. And hopefully we line up our buyer today if we haven't already. So how's everybody doing out there? Where are you tuning in from? Barella in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you can hear me okay. This is the kitchen area. I'm just gonna kind of walk you around since we have a little time here. Oh, I see people walking up right now. Or they're walking by. Let's see. Now they're walking by. They're probably going to come in after they walk around and see the property. So the way this works is when I do these little live feed, live streams here, the people ask me questions. You're going to see me, but you'll hear them and you'll hear the questions they have for me, and we'll see how that goes. They're walking up right now. Guys, be on your game, you know. If you're out there, share this feed. We're doing a live open house feed here in Fairfield, Connecticut. Let me just bring this puppy down because I think the further I walk away, it's better off it is. Fire. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You picked a good day.
It's a nice neighborhood.
How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you. Come on in. Make yourself at home.
Take it in a little bit.
Yeah, please do. When you get to the kitchen, there's just a little area. Grab your sheets and fill it out of the computer. It's a couple seconds. You'll be in and out of it. You from the area?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I'm not,
No, it's not.
we're not relocating for a few months. but,
Oh, okay.
I mean, this will be gone by Monday.
Yeah, like hopefully. Where did you grow up, or where do you live now?
I grew up in Norwalk, but I live in Cape Cod.
Oh, okay. How long ago? were
8
you-
years, so I'm
Oh,
doing the
okay.
reverse retirement
It's okay.
because of her.
Well, you go where she wants to go if you want to be a happy person. At
That's
least
right.
That's what they say.
Now, this room, I thought, leaving from the pictures on the website, there,
Yeah.
I thought it'd be a better city. My friend Pete, in Rhode Island, they turned the tiny room like into this fabulous little gathering place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lot of charm to it. Plus, you can use it as so many different. There's so many uses, but the 270 degrees of light. It's really.
Oh, yeah,
something.
that's right.
I've had some people say, "Oh, I'll take this wall out and make this all one big," but I kind of like a
No, that's a
separate
great
space.
room.
Yeah.
I
just-
like that.
I mean, they're using it the way they need to use it.
Yeah, for sure.
My office at home is down, I had to redo the basement to put the office down there.
Yeah, that's what most people do. They'll find whatever space they have and then they'll modify it to their use. That's a gas fireplace, but I think it's just an insert. So if you're someone who's like, I like to make my own fires, you could take that out. It does a great job.
A lot of dirt, I've gotten either way. I used to have a big Rumford that, becomes all about logs and,
That's the thing is, it's like, do you want to be all burly and go and cut that and bring it in and then have
I
the
did that
ashes and yeah, I've done it too. It's like
I don't mind doing that.
I like a button.
I lived in the Catskills for 15 years.
So you were out there chopping them.
Yeah. Hey, bartering. No,
Nice.
this doesn't really read.
I don't know why this is so uneven here.
No, on the website, it's hard to tell that this goes right. that this furniture over to that patio, you can see it. Because I noticed, see the fence there?
Yeah.
That closes off. The backyard has a, we'll see it. That closes off the whole backyard.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, they did a nice job renovating.
Yeah. How old is this house?
1928. Which I always love those older homes. They just don't build them like that anymore.
No, they don't. Yeah, me too.
Either way.
You could just, here, just a couple quick, but grab the sheets too, so while you're going, you have a little reference. Yeah, but the neighborhood here too, that's the best. I just love the water because you get the beach, but what's great about this is you actually have access to everything and you still have access to the beach.
This is a really pretty neighborhood.
Oh, absolutely. The river across the street too is just, you just think about it nights opening those windows up.
I know.
I mean, people spend lots of money for white noise machines.
No.
So you got a real Mother Nature.
And you rep buyers as well, right?
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna need financing.
Yeah, I would say one of the benefits too is, we're not all the same, but my father and brother are builders. And before I got into this business, I actually worked with my dad for 13 years.
Oh, really?
I just can't work with my brother. So, at a certain
Change
point.
in another 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. No, I love my brother, but I think getting my real estate license was great because I have the 13 years of construction experience that I kind of bring out with all my clients. We save a ton of time,
That's very important because
Yeah.
so many people go into real estate.
and they don't have the knowledge.
They're talking about things they don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, it's a difference. It's a vast difference for one key, especially right now where there's nothing on the market. When, for example, if we were out today looking at all the properties, while we're walking through, we could determine how much money needs to go into each one. Where most of the other people I know that I hear walking through my listings, they're like, "Oh, this is great, but we have to call our contractor and see if they could come out and tell us how much this will cost and that will cost." And I'm thinking about how much time and money I save my clients by saying, "This is $6,000, that's $12,000," and as you're going through, you could say whether or not it's even going to make sense for you to consider. And that's a huge time savings, and also allows you to offer before other people can offer because they're still not sure about themselves.
Yeah. Which
I
is
like
different things.
I like all the windows too. You know,
This could be a little space area. Yeah, that works.
There's some finished space downstairs as well.
Oh,
You have that, and then upstairs there's also an attic for storage.
let's go check that out.
You want to see the bathroom first?
I did.
I know this bathroom. I've seen it in many places.
Oh my gosh, this is almost the bathroom that we had at our house growing up.
Oh, really?
9 children.
Oh, my goodness.
Big 3-story Victorian, built in 1857,
Oh,
which originally was the parsonage for the church that's down in the center. Anyway, 1.5 baths. So
9
my
kids.
parents had 7 girls and 2 boys. And here's my dad. It's tinier than the, shaving in the morning while 5 of us were up in the upstairs bathroom.
That is so funny.
I know.
But you know what's interesting is that most people can't do that anymore. But since you've already done it in your life, it's like, there's something nostalgic about it in a way. Where other people be like, I need more space. You really don't need more space. You had 9 kids in that space.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how times change.
Yeah,
Just more
it's
empty rooms.
perspective. Yeah.
That I would take on the other axes.
Say that again?
I would take the dining room, for what you're looking for. All right, look at that.
All right, yeah, walk,
Look at that, you
do your
wait.
thing. Hello,
Hi.
how are you?
Okay, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Thank you.
You picked a good day to go out.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Weather's cooperating.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the?
We have a lot of people looking at it today.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope have a nice turnout. I'm Mark.
I'm Chris, how you doing?
Chris, nice to meet you. You want to grab some sheets and just fill
Yeah.
fill that out quickly, yeah.
The gas range,
Yep,
dishwasher,
all the fixins.
a little thing here, okay. Our bath here, okay. It's handy. These people have children here, obviously, there's a slide there and all that.
Oh, no, no kids at all. That's for them. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they have, they had that, actually, it was,
See the backpacks up front.
yeah, they did something interesting there where they didn't want to drill into that tree because how beautiful that tree is.
Okay.
So they built it like around the tree.
Created a brace.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
It's a big tree. That's huge.
Isn't that beautiful? Looks like a big hand.
Yeah, it does.
And the nice thing is it's going backwards.
You mean fold it that way?
Yeah,
You
just
don't know
kidding.
which way it's gonna fall.
That's true, especially in a big
That
storm.
You never know.
That something like that'll be around
Mother
longer than
Nature-
us.
Mother Nature has something to say about that.
This is true. This is true.
All these houses say they have some interesting, architecture, and some nooks and crannies and all that.
You know why? It's interesting, but they worked with a limited space back then,
Yeah.
so they got more creative. Now
Sure.
people have so much more space and they just throw walls wherever. But
yeah.
when it comes to houses like this, I always say the houses from the 20s and 30s were built at a different caliber. There was a lot of pride in these homes,
Yeah, for sure.
and you could see it as you walk through. They're still in fantastic condition,
Yeah. So these are like sheetrock walls or the?
Yeah, these are all sheetrocked, so they basically I would say that maybe there's a little plaster somewhere, but I think it's probably all been switched over to sheetrock at some point.
Yeah, because it looks like there's been some updates.
Yeah, basically the whole place. Yeah.
This looks like original, perhaps, with all these frames here.
Yeah, it could be. I love that archway there.
Yeah.
A lot of character.
Yeah. Character and charm. That's what we look for. Hey, Shaya, how are you? Good to see you. And Night Wind in the house with me. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much for being here with me. Trying to see if I can answer questions. That's the job of a realtor. Provide info. Where are you guys currently living?
On the other side of Park Avenue.
Oh, so you're right over here. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
My daughter lives down the street here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, on this side of Park Avenue.
Oh, okay. So you could be a stone's throw away from her.
Yeah, we are now too. It's
Yeah.
5 minutes, but we got a big house. So
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get out of that. Right there.
Oh, right around here to the side. It's interesting. I've been telling people I see two types of buyers in this property. It's people who have a massive, big house, and they're like, I don't need it anymore. My kids are all in college.
That's basically what it is.
Or you have the young couple as a baby, and they just want the perfect house they could live in for 7 to 10 years.
That's what happens these days.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a really good fit for someone like you because you could still have enough room here to bring, not all of it, but some of your stuff from the big house,
So that's we're gonna have a couple of big dumpsters there when the day comes.
It's funny. I had a few people tell me because they try to use these auctions. There's a few auctions that run in the area, and they say they're very dissatisfied with the service and how it's run. It's not very transparent. I often thought about maybe as a realtor, I may have some insight in order to create my own and do an auction because I know eBay. I understand all these different social media sites, and to do one that's fully transparent so the client sees exactly what's out there, how much money is made. Like I think that would be a valuable asset for people who are wanting to sell their bigger homes and sell things.
Now let me go
Yeah, do your thing. Take a walk through.
back to
I'm creating new businesses as I stand here. Oh, thank you so much, Shia. I'm so glad you're here. So this house is from 1928. It was probably changed hands like maybe, I don't know, let's say 5 or 6 times since it was built, maybe even more. My clients have been here for 12 years and absolutely loved living here. The time comes when you've got to get more space, more kids. I think this is my issue. Let me see if I can fix this. My stomach's growling again, guys. Here we go. That should be better. Lots of updates.
Oh, yeah, no, it's, it'd be hard to put any money into it other than a little bit in the outside staircases.
Yeah, you could put some stone out there and definitely jazz it up a bit. There's a nice patio in the back too. I like
Can we
that
poke
patio.
out either one of these?
Yeah,
back
please do. Yeah, either or. You want to go out? This one's
Yeah.
probably open already. Plus, I don't think. Actually, I don't think there's any more. I don't think there's any more snow out there, so you should be
doors?
okay.
We're not gonna go on anything with tar.
Oh, no worries.
Just looking at, for the dog.
Oh yeah. Well, they have a golden retriever that they allow to run around in that little space back there. Golden. Got to have a golden, right? I got a Saint Bernard and a Australian Shepherd. They're both like ridiculous dogs, massive. I apologize for the cough. I'm gonna grab my coffee here.
You wanna go through the back door? Huh? Okay. All right. Thank you. Did my wife take anything here or?
You know, I'm not sure. If you want to grab this,
I'll pack. Okay.
and if you filled this out, right? So this, if you want to put your info in, and then I can, let you know if anything else comes on the market. I'm not sure if you're out there looking with anybody currently, but
No. I don't know. Typically, my wife handles this stuff. She's texting me now. My son. Okay, so.
if you ever want to find out what what the market would yield for your house right now,
Okay.
still a good time to be selling a bigger home.
So this is 679. Okay.
Yeah.
And you Rob Pires,
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
All right, Portuguese.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
You
you?
look Portuguese. I'm Greek.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My father used to have a really funny joke. He said I could speak a little of every language in the world but Greek.
Oh, wow.
And so someone would say, okay, speak Singaporean. He goes, that's Greek to me. Such a funny joke.
Good one. Okay.
Hey, it was a pleasure to meet you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any
Appreciate it.
questions?
No, I mean,
No?
again, you said it's ready to walk in.
Yeah, that would be the idea, especially having to move from up there to down here.
Mechanicals.
Probably makes sense to be able to just move right
And
in.
then I got a bigger house, and Celeste has a bigger house.
So you guys splitting up and getting rid of things.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I was just saying there's no good auction companies that like transparently will tell you, hey, I took these 100 items and we put them on and we sold them for X. And
There's probably a space for that.
yeah, I was just saying, like, I think I should start it, with the knowing, understanding social media and eBay. I could probably help people, because some people, like, I sold a bunch of stuff, but I don't even know how I got what I got, and there was no transparency at all. And I'm like,
Shipping.
yeah, and like it's easy if it's all kind of like a database of some sort. But anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you guys. Hey, my number's on the bottom if you have any questions. And yeah, if you happen, because you're going up there, if you happen to see anything, just email it to me. I'll go and I'll shoot a video of it for you. And you could just get a really first-hand view of what's there, and if it's good enough for you to even get in the car and come back
But
down to
we're
see.
gonna be earnestly shopping. In all honesty, I'm gonna put my place on the market, sell it for cash.
Oh, see, so you're ready to
It'll
roll.
be a cash deal when we go.
So if you want to go out and see anything, I work every day of the week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It'll be.
And construction
warm up.
background could be helpful, I think, when you come
And
still
I have
looking.
one as well.
Oh, so then
Yeah, so-
we'll be able to talk shop a little.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's a pleasure.
meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Have a great day, okay?
too.
Drive safe out there.
Peapod Library books.
Oh, nice. Barella. If that's real Barella, you're hilarious. Oh my goodness. So I think right now what we have is a little bit of a brief moment in between. So I'm going to go over, there's a piano here. I don't play piano, but we're going to go and play the piano. I also don't play guitar, so it doesn't mean anything. Music is beats. Music is beats. At least that's the way I see it. Could be totally wrong on that, but that's how I see it. That's how I play it. Beats, beat seat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna move this aircraft carrier a touch. All right, just enough for me to open up my. There we go. Yeah, see. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good there. At least we got ourselves somewhat level. this now for a minute. Why is that yellow already? I barely even use this thing. Okay, I don't play the piano, but I do play piano right now. We're playing it. If you guys could hit the like, it'd be appreciated. I don't know how to play at all. I can pretend. I don't know how to play the piano! Why is this off already? You know, I barely started. I barely used this thing the other day and it's already out of power. Unreal. All right, I guess that's how we're rolling, right? That's how we're doing it. Trish Killian, how are you? Young Ghost, how are you? Joke or a laugh, indeed. I just play beats. I don't know. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, we're just here. Looks like they're leaving now. That doesn't sound that bad. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, just keeping myself entertained.
Oh, good. I thought you were entertaining me too. I thought it was like coming over the radio or something.
Oh, the old radio routine. We try our best to make it sound as authentic as possible here.
Nice.
How you doing? I'm Mark.
Mark, are you the agent?
I am.
Are you the same one who has the house down
On Westwood, the one I had on Westwood?
No, the same. I know it's your outfit. It has the new one that you're building, right on
Oh.
Stratfield Road.
Oh, no, I don't have that one, but I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
Because that I'd be interested. I live closer to that than here. I'm just
Oh,
a
yeah?
nosy neighbor walking around.
Well, if I could definitely get information about that one for
Well,
you.
yeah, I'd be curious. I mean, I've been watching them. They've been going pretty strong on it. It looks great.
Yeah, I would say, especially with the limited inventory, something nice and new is going to probably do
Yeah.
well. So, you know, if you when you get over there, you'll see my computer screen. Just pop your information in there. I could send you an email later with everything on the property.
Don't bother.
No, I mean-
You'd be don't waste your time on, it's not wasting your time doing, I'm just.
You're
I'm
just looking right
I'm
now,
just
yeah.
curious, mainly, here's what I was wondering. So you know the house, right? Mm-hmm. what is the plan? To put a little semicircle driveway in there?
Oh, that I'm not sure about what they're doing with the final product.
Well, I see the garage being tight to the street, and then I see it looks like it makes sense that you back out of the garage.
And kind
And then
of,
swing around the front, there'd be a little semicircle.
It could
I don't
be
know how
there,
they
yeah,
work
they
with
s-
zoning and stuff like that, but it seems to me that, I'm just curious, because, yeah.
it would be basically how much of their coverage they've used. So if they haven't used enough, you could do that.
Yeah,
Usually they have a bell right by the, like you said, so you could back out and
Yeah.
then just go out. But sometimes you'll see a nice little front.
yeah, it would
Drive.
seem the way it's set up, to me, it would make sense, you just, because you can make a little horseshoe or whatever it is. You'd be right a couple steps from the front door. You wouldn't have to deal with trying to get out in that street, back out in that street. So-
Yeah, I know, absolutely, absolutely. That's a good point. You know, I'm not sure what they're doing, but if you'd like, I can look into it and I can send you a note. You know, just if that helps.
I'll just keep watching. Really, I mean, it's like 100 yards from me. So
Yeah, yeah.
It's no big deal.
I hear you. I
But
hear
thank
you.
you. I'll poke around in here. This
Yeah,
looks-
please
this looks
do.
very nice in here. How have you been doing as far as?
Good. The activity's been solid so far today. You know, and it's just early in the day. I'd say.
Yeah.
See, people are starting to come through now.
Great. Well,
But
I'll let
yeah,
you-
no, it's a
deal
pleasure to
with some
speak
real
with you.
people in here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a pleasure to speak with you.
Same here.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you, how are you?
Good. Nice to see you. I'm Mark. Very nice to meet you. Hi, how you doing? Good. Thanks for coming by. Of course. No, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. I'm Mark.
Nice meeting you, Mark, Kevin.
Kevin, nice to meet you. Hey, Jess, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
You guys from the area?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Fairfield, yeah.
That saves me some time.
Yeah, no need to. Yeah.
If when you get a chance to grab a sheet, you could sign in real quick on the computer. Thank you so much. My tracker's not working. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, please do. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm Mark. If you have any questions, if you could, I should go into the kitchen area so I can explain easier.
I'm not sure what you signed.
Oh, sorry, the computer right there. It's a pretty.
Computer, okay.
Yeah, we try to make it easier these days, but sometimes it may be more confusing. Yeah, see right here.
Oh, the,
Let's see, it should bring you right there. That's kind of the start of it. It should just be a few quick questions.
oh, I see, okay. I can't read. I don't have my glasses on.
You guys from?
using today? Okay.
Donald Trump.
You know, it doesn't, you know, it feels like.
That's where I want to go to. I'll tell you what's down there.
Doesn't like to move forward.
Oh, is it not working?
No.
Oh, let's see. All right, there we go. I think if maybe the tab after you finish writing that should work. I think. I'm not sure. And
Ooh, it's a slide.
isn't that nice? They built that just for themselves.
I did, I'm sure.
Now they had that specially built for their kids so that it doesn't actually drill into the tree.
Oh, nice.
So they did a really nice setup there, so it protects the nature.
Yeah. That's a big tree.
Isn't it a beauty? Looks like a big hand. Big hand stretching out into the sky.
Must be pretty shady in the winter, in the summer.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I love how private it is back there. If you see it's kind of the other houses are behind it are elevated.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but at least you have this little bit of a buffer there from the walls, which is
Yeah.
nice. Are you guys from the area?
Westport,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Thinking of the downsize?
correct, yes.
You know, it's funny. Everybody who comes through is either that way or they have a young baby and they're
Right,
like, you know.
right, yeah.
And it's nice because you move right in, so that's why we're grabbing both sides. Most people who have a baby or they're downsizing don't really want to do too much.
No, no, exactly. So they
It's-
must have opened up this area at one point.
Correct, yeah. There used to be a radiator here which I actually love radiator and baseboard heating over hot air because
Oh, yeah.
it just lasts. Oh, it's so nice.
We have, what's it called? It's
Where we have with what?
the heating, it's like water,
Oh, you have hydro air?
no, it's hot water.
Steam heating.
Steam heating.
Oh, steam heating's the best.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, they just don't make them like they used to. Like, I love these 20s, like the 20s era, 1928, just what an era.
Yeah.
You know, they just built them with pride
Well,
back then.
Even everywhere from England, and even in England, you know, the best houses were built pre-war.
Were they? So it's interesting. It's not
Yeah.
just here, it's
No,
there
it's
as
not
well.
just here, yeah,
Yeah, you could see there was a sense of pride as well in the work.
right.
Because someone said, it's interesting, they have all these different. I said, well, they worked with the space they had and they got creative. Now it's like everything's so big, people are like, well, let's just put a wall here, a wall there.
It's just too big.
Yeah, it's
And
too big,
crazy.
correct. But there's still a lot of people buying the big homes. And
Oh, yeah, well, I would see if you have like 3 or 4 kids.
yeah, exactly. But once
want your
you.
privacy and everything. But
Yeah.
actually, my kids, once they left, they said, we're so glad that we lived in the house we did, Mum, because we all were together. all
See,
the
that's
time."
nice. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, we do have a family room and a name, I think,
Hmm.
but it doesn't matter where they went.
Yeah, just being close is important. Yeah,
I think so when they're growing up.
absolutely. These days, especially,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
trying to tear us apart. Yeah, there's a little bit of finished space downstairs as well, and some storage. Kathy, how are you? Kill it in the house. You looking for a home, Kathy? I could help you find a great agent, if you haven't found one yet, that is. If you haven't found an agent yet, no matter where you are in the United States, I can help you find the best agent in your area. What is that house selling for? It's in Fairfield, Connecticut. It's on for $679,000, and it's a beautiful property. You got a river across the street, totally finished. You know, my tracker is not working, unfortunately, but you've got updates up. You know, the whole place is done. Really beautiful. Nice little cute property in the backyard. I'm not sure if you could see, but there's a terrace outside, and then there's, again, like a play area for the kids. A ramp, slide. Will, how are you, my friend? So good to see you. Oh, goodness. Guys, thank you for joining me on this vertical live here for 994 Valley Road in Fairfield, Connecticut. It's funny, I charged, my phone's probably dying soon, but I charged my phone. I charged my lapel mic, my lavalier mic. But this, it was charged. Any thoughts?
What's that?
Any thoughts?
It's nice. It's a nice house. It's cute.
I don't know if you get a chance to fill
yeah,
that out.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's move right in, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done, we're in Southport now, we're thinking about maybe downsizing, and it just reminds us of our first house.
Yeah.
We're like, we blew out every single space that we could.
To make it
You
work,
used
right?
Every little nook
Yeah,
of
like-
space, but they did
But
such
we
a.
could put some stuff in here, we could do this here.
Yeah,
I really feel like this era is something charming about it, and
it's adorable.
there's so much pride in the build
Yeah.
back then.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
very
I love it.
different
It's
construction.
cute, but yeah.
And you kind of nailed it, because someone said, "Well, it's interesting how," I said, "But this is what they did back then. Whatever you had, you're like, okay, what can I do with this?"
I'm talking about the people that are in it now. You know,
Oh, yeah.
That did all this.
Oh yeah, they did a great job opening up, and
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
And now it looks like they have 2 little kids, and they're like, we need some more space.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, Southport's still on fire, so if you ever wanted to sell to downsize, this would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, it's just like everything else in life, is the timing, right? And
Timing is the weirdest thing, because
Right.
whatever's going on in your life, you know,
Yeah.
different stuff. We got weddings and graduations, it's like,
it always seems like the timing is, you're just off, always, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we could have sold it, and then we'd have, but at the end of the day, you're buying in the same market you sell in.
yeah.
So I always say, people, if you could close the same day on the house you sell and buy, you're probably winding up with the same deal, you know, on the purchase as well.
Are these folks staying in town?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just.
Yeah, they love Stratfield, the area of Stratfield,
Yeah.
and their kids are now 10, I think, and 11, so like they're starting to need more space.
Right.
And so now that's they want to definitely stay in Stratfield though, so I found
Yeah.
them that, so that's
Yeah,
good.
It's a nice area.
Oh, it's. I mean, Fairfield, Southport, everything in. I just love this part of the country. You know, I mean, in Fairfield County, I grew up in New Canaan, but my wife's like 4th generation Fairfield resident, so like my kids are now 5th generation. Like, I'll go wherever you want me to go, but I really do love this area. Like, there's really such cool pockets. Like, this is a cool pocket, especially with the river across the street. You know, I love that.
All right.
Yeah.
If you have any other
Everybody's
questions?
relatives, we're
No, that
happy.
was it.
Yeah, we're just looking.
Kicking around.
Kicking the tires.
Yeah.
See
Well,
what's out
yeah,
there.
you know.
This will go. This is nice.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say if you ever get to the point where you're getting closer and you want to see what yours is worth, I always just say if I can get to the table and share what I do different, just to give you an opportunity. I'm a social media guy, as you can see. I'm on right now on YouTube.
Pretty out there.
Yeah, I'm live every day, so I'm trying to always bring something unique to the viewer experience, and I don't think anybody else is doing that as a realtor. So,
That's cool. Good luck.
yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
I appreciate it, guys.
That's like a new wave. Is the food?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
It goes under there, oh, that's cool.
That's the Back to the
Again-
Future
again,
dog.
Like, again, good storage.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that!
that's
Yeah, that is
awesome.
brilliant.
Yeah.
It's smart.
And it's nice because it's raised.
Yeah, I was gonna say my dogs are always like bending down. This is
Exactly. Yeah,
much
no,
nicer.
Raised is nicer, yeah.
That storage is
Look at it in
genius.
there. Look at how nice and bright it is in there. It's really nice.
Cool deal. All right. Thank
But
you.
pleasure to meet you both. Take care.
Likewise. Take care.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Oh goodness, Rob, how are you, my friend? Brooklawn.
Yeah, it's a nice fireplace, so that's.
Oh, how do you know about Brooklawn, my brother? Yeah, Brooklawn Country Club's right here, my brother. Hilly in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Kathy's first open house you've been through. Yeah, Brooklawn Country Club is like right here. Right there. You could throw a stone. I could throw a stone and maybe, nah, it's a little further than that. It's about a quarter mile away. I played there once before. Beautiful, beautiful golf course. I played terribly. It's one of the worst golf outings of my life. And it wasn't that, it was because the course was crap. It's because I was crap that day. I was so in my head over a deal I was doing, a real estate deal, and I just couldn't get out of my head. I was like so frustrated because I couldn't get this deal closed. It was like 2000, I don't know, 15, something like that. And I remember I'm out there, my friend's like, hey, come on out. I just got a membership to Brooklawn. I'm like, yeah, dude. I never got invited back. That's how bad I was that day. Like here's the thing I don't like about golf, okay? When I go out golfing with my friends, just ask me to play golf with you. Don't get me out there and be like, okay, $5 a hole. And I'm like, what? I'm not here to play for money. I'm here to play golf, you know? But they all want to play for money. Like one of my favorites is my friend Dave. Dave was a professional golfer. Okay, hold on that. Listen to this. Dave, professional golfer, was a pro at a golf club and would teach people how to play golf. And we'd go out and he'd always want to play for money. And I'm like, I don't play golf at that level. Oh, I'll give you a stroke. You know, what's your handicap? He'd always do this. What's your handicap? And I'd be like, I don't know. Like I play once in a blue moon now, you know, like what's my handicap? Don't lose too many balls, you know? I mean, I used to be a really good golfer. I used to be able to shoot low 70s to around 80 on almost every time I played golf. I mean, I shoot some 92s and 87s, but you know, I shot an 81 at Pound Ridge Golf Club, which is one of the hardest courses out there. It was done by Pete Dye. It's an insane golf course. I shot an 81. I shot a 73 at another course. That's the best round I've ever had in my life. But anyway, so I was playing like crap this one day. And I'm there and he's like, $5 a hole. And I'm like, buddy, can't they just, like, I'm in my head right now. I got this deal I got to work through. And they're like, no, you're in the foursome. Like if I don't play, then they can't do their wagering thing. Guys, I hit every freaking tree. Every freaking tree on the course. Like the trees are like that way. And I'm like, somehow like yanked it into the tree. Like what, how is this even, how am I that bad today? That's why it reminds me, sometimes you're too close to the game. You need to step back for a little bit. Like there are times also I haven't played golf in 6 years, okay? Since I started this show, I haven't played golf. Think about that. One of my hobbies that I used to have was to go play golf. Now, if I have a free moment, I go live. If I have the opportunity to and I put the kids to sleep, I go live. Waking up in the morning now, and after I drop off my daughter and I make a phone call or two, that's the dryer, I go live. So I don't have any other hobbies but doing this show. And so, I mean, that's just what it is. But I used to play a lot of golf. And so I haven't played in about 6 years. But here's an interesting point. I remember I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, I had a really bad outing. And I was like, I'm done. So I didn't play for like 9 months. When I went back out and played again for the first time after breaking away from the game and just going back there and just letting the swing start over again, woo! It all came right back. And I was just, now I'm hooked again, you know? So the interesting thing is I always said if I went back and played golf at all, I'd probably wind up falling in love again and wanting to play all the time. So you guys, and if you like this show, you should hope I don't play golf again. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, who's he talking to? Talking to you guys, right? If you guys hit the like while you're here, appreciate that. I'm Mark.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Aiden.
Aiden, nice to meet you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, you probably thought I'm crazy. I'm on YouTube right now, so you're like, who's he talking to? Probably. But if you could fill that out real quick, just a quick questionnaire, yeah. You guys from the area?
We're in Stanford right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I see a lot of people wanting to get out of Stanford or Norwalk, and it's such a great little town here, so.
Yeah. I went to Greens Farms in Westport. So
Oh, yeah, great school.
Um,
My son plays squash there every weekend, and they have like a clinic now.
yeah,
Really
I've
cool.
been seeing the new facilities because it's
Looks
been a while,
amazing.
but I've heard really amazing things.
Yeah,
so,
that campus is phenomenal too. It's really, I mean, I drive by it all the time. It's just like,
It's a whole different school.
yeah, I went into the music school because I invented a musical instrument, and I went to speak to the professor there about it. And so I had a chance to see they have like the most amazing equipment as well. Like everything there is totally insane. That music room was phenomenal.
It's very special when I was there, so I can imagine that
Yeah.
they've really built it out to be even better.
I guess a bunch of donors, right? I don't know.
Exactly.
Although I think tuition's probably insane. I think it's
Yeah.
like 53 or
Probably
something.
gotten even crazier since I've been there.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. You got to win the lottery.
Exactly.
Or you got to just work for a great
Work
finance
there.
company. Yeah, there you go. Work there is a good way. Kathy, you almost moved to Maui. Wow. You were at Fairfield? Hold on a minute. Let me go back and see some of this here. Let's see, Rob. Rob was a tennis pro? Rob, you were a tennis pro? That's awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up over here. I still get a kick out of that. You know, it's interesting. I guess when you are a tennis pro, you know about all the other clubs. But where were you, Rob? Were you like Rhode Island? Because I think you'd know most likely if it's these clubs all play each other in the tri-state area. You know, Rhode Island. That's awesome. You know, here's a funny story. I go to a party, and it's not really a party, just to get together at our friend's house. And we're talking, they have neighbors over. The neighbor his name's Justin, he starts telling me we start talking about soccer. And I used to play soccer at a high level when I was a kid. I used to play on the state team, like we used to travel and go play against other states. And so we're down in Maryland or Delaware or something like that, playing in a tournament. And this guy, Justin's like, oh, we used to play Tom's River in soccer. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, we used to go to Maryland to this tournament. And I'm like, holy freaking cow, yeah. And it's all comes like waves coming back to me. I'm like, yeah, I remember we'd get in the car and drive forever. And then we're in this huge field in like Delaware or whatever it was. And then we have this weekend tournament against all the other states. And he goes, yeah, I was from, and he mentioned where he was from. I forget what it was. And he goes, we used to exchange our patches with you guys. Do you remember that? And I was like, oh, fuck, holy cow, I do. I remember I'd have this little bag filled with patches. and you'd go with a patch, and you'd share your patch with the best player on the other team, and then they would give you one back if they thought you were the best player on the team or whatever it was. So I had all these patches in this bag that I remembered. I don't know where they are now, but I do remember the patch thing, and I do remember going to Delaware, Maryland, wherever it was, to play in this tournament with the Toms River soccer team. Rob said he did some traveling for tennis, was a warm-up partner for Women's Pro Player. My boss was her coach. I was assistant pro, but in Northern California. That's awesome. Mark, a new kink in the works. I'm only getting half of chat. I have no way of moving around except through answering the last person. Don't know why. That's interesting. We had friends in Maryland and went camping, digging in Rhode Island on our way to northern Italy. No way. That's really cool. You know, there's so much of this country, of this world, that would just be amazing to view. But just this country alone, I haven't seen enough of it. It would be nice to get out there and do like a travel show. Like really, we did start to do Get to Know America, and I did like 6 towns. It'd be so awesome to do that show. Just get like someone to be like, dude, just go, we'll pay for it. Just go and do every town in the country, or every major town in the country. Get to know America, you know? Okay, here's the test. Does anybody remember his name? Was it Eden? Quincy. I'm terrible at that, guys. When I see someone, I look at their face, and then I like do like a chick, 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 and then I visualize and memorize the face. And then I hear, wow, 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 wow. And I'm like, what was that again? Anybody else do that? When you meet someone for the first time, you're saying, and you're shaking, and then you're doing a chick, 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 chick. Visualize, I'll see that person 37 years later. I'm like, oh, I remember that guy. Open house, 2024. Valley Road. Right? I should really finish up this live and recharge this thing. Or I wonder if I can somehow charge it in here. I wish I had a charger for it, guys. Do it all the time, right? It's just a reality for me, actually. I gotta learn to listen to the name and forget about the face. Like, whatever, who cares? It was Tim. Tim stole the show, and like, Scammer Payback 2, if you didn't see that yet. I love those pull-out drawers. Those are like awesome.
No, we were saying how it's smart how they like put the shelves on the way down.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, I love that. I mean, they really thought of everything you could think of. Somebody even brought up over here their dog thing is all the food goes underneath it. It's actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like everything is thought out.
Yeah.
Because the attic is nice for storage, but you could always keep a little piece to the side and then finish off a little area as well. That some people have done that, but I think it's nice to have full storage up there with a walk up.
Yeah.
Put your winter clothes, do your summer clothes.
Yeah. So cute.
And you're here doing it. Show me the house. Carry it back up better in your back pocket. Carry the cord. All right, let's see. Let's walk around. Let's see. It's probably gonna do a little shakeroo. Yeah. See, I don't have a way to keep the camera clear, but let me walk you through it. So, got a beautiful family room here with probably my favorite detail here, which is that fireplace. You push a freaking button, right? And you're just in. You're feeling it. You know, you're like, I was cold. Now I'm freaking hot. What am I supposed to do with this? How do you get in between? You got to walk into the other room. You go into the kitchen and then you're like, I'm steaming right now. I got to go. I got to get out of here. Yeah, I love that fireplace too. I think what's pretty cool too is you have this mudroom here as you enter. So it's like you get here, you get your mudroom, take your bags off, and then you come on into this awesome family room, which I think really shows well. Then you come on in to the sunroom, which look how much natural light you get in here. The whole thing. You can keep going. 270 degrees of light, right? You cannot, yeah, I would say this is a colonial. It's like an old school 1920s colonial. And awesome kitchen area, right? Any questions or thoughts?
It's really cute.
Oh, it's a really cute home.
Did you bring the checkbook?
Do you have one of these with tear sheets?
Yeah, I got the tear sheet.
Yeah, my number's at the bottom if you do have any questions later,
Okay.
you know, or if you find the checkbook. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, but and outside of that, I don't know if you're out looking around. I work every single day of the week. I think outside the box. So if you guys are busy and you can't get to a property, I literally go and shoot videos for my clients. So I could be like, hey guys, you're busy. Let me get in there so you don't lose out. You know, if it looks good enough for you to get in the car and go later on, I'll meet you later on that day. You know, so keep my info and just remember
Yeah.
that. All right.
Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Have a great day. All right.
You too.
Enjoy the
Take
rest
care.
of it. Thanks. So we will keep going. Let me show you the rest of this kitchen. Beautiful, beautiful kitchen. I just love it. And then this island here, which is probably one of the best details of the kitchen. So you can sit here and you can make all of your favorite dishes. Have the kids sit around. I was telling you guys about the backyard. Let me show you real quick, because this is cool. So they had this awesome slide put in for their kids. Look at that. And they built this contraption to put, so they didn't destroy the tree. And this tree I was telling you about, it looks like a hand in the sky. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Totally love that. So that's what we have in the backyard here, which is pretty cool. And it's cold out without my jacket, so let me go back inside. All right, so that's basically the first floor right there, Kathy. So what we're gonna do is I'll bring you upstairs so you can see the 3 bedrooms. And there is a basement, or I like to call it lower level. Let me just show you something here that I think is pretty cool about this lower level. So they built these shelves here for all of their goodies. So they can go and they can fill up food store and they don't have to go and, you know, lose space. I was talking to them about how I like these slide out drawers. They're awesome, you know? I think they're awesome. All right, let's go upstairs, hold on. Since I'm holding this, I can bring this down. All right. Ah, that's how you bang your head when you're not paying attention. Go lower, you know. The framing's a little lower. But here, master, we call it the primary now, I guess they're doing that. But you're in the primary, and across the street, if you could see it, is a rushing river. I don't know if I could see that, if I can give it. Where are you? See the water rushing at all? I don't know if you can see that. I tried. So we're in the master, or primary. Then we were, I would do that concussion. Yeah, it probably was a concussion after that bangaroo. This is bedroom number 2. Cute. Yeah, if I didn't hit myself right in the top of the head, it probably would have hurt a lot more. You know, there's a lot of padding there. There we go. Bedroom number 3. Just kidding. Okay, and then over here we got the bathroom, which is just a cute little bathroom that they all share, you know. Over here, upstairs, just a cool attic space, walk up, you could put all your goodies, you know, all that good stuff. Oh, goodness. Banging my head. Not doing it this time, no. When you're 6 foot tall, and this house was made for elves. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, goodness, that did hurt a little bit. Actually hurting more now. It's a form of a headache than the other moment where I just kind of dealt with it. There we go. A panic room, that would be good. Right? So that's it, guys. We're here, 994 Valley Road. Been meeting people, hoping I can get some new clients. You know, I mean, the job of a realtor is not just to do open houses. The job of a realtor is to lead generate. Like, that is the job. Kathy's whole family is very tall. The job is to lead generate. That is the entire job of a realtor. We're going to see if we can bring this over here and see if I can plug in this. I think I saw a wire over here that may or may not work. Let's see how long this is. I don't think that's it. It's a different type of wire. This is for cell. Yep. All right. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to charge that. I'm not going to be able to charge my tracker right now. Unfortunate. We're going back to piano time because we're waiting for more people to show up. Ow! Bangaroo. Do we have any other options of sounds than the grand piano? Let's see. Right? Why doesn't that work? Oh, that's what. Oh, so that's how you do it. It's a reverse. Wait, so this will give me. Hold on. Woo! Ooh, Michael Jackson parody, Beat It. I don't know how it goes though. I wish I knew how to play the piano. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. like the sound of this electric piano. It's nice. We have other options. You want to hear them? Right? We're doing it. Let's see what else. There's 2 organs. All right, that's enough of the organ. Let's see what else we have here. Strings. Wish I could have added on to that. That would have been nice. What else we got here? You can go like Scarface on it. Manny, I told you one time. You told us, Sosa, you can one time. People are walking by, they're hearing the music. They're like, what the hell is this guy doing over there? Hey, Sosa, all I have in this world is my word and my boss. I don't break up for nobody, man, okay? Oh, goodness, comedy aplenty. What is this? Boys and girls, thank you for joining us on 2024 Constructive Hour. Today we're talking about the importance of being yourself. You don't want people to tell you who you are. No. You want to tell them who you are. You feeling blue today? Feeling like you just can't get ahead? I get it. That's why we want you to join when we have these very important seminars here about the importance of being you. Brought to you by Menon and other fine products. Daily affirmation. Today's daily affirmation. Buy this freaking house. Right? Hello, boys and girls. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't know how to find the chords, but it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. This right here is where I banged my noggin. It's looking like I got a big, you remember when you were a kid and you hit the guy, it would be like you hit Bugs Bunny and then all of a sudden he's got the huge, or Bugs didn't get hit. Welcome, boys and girls, to another hour of things you should do when you're selling a house. First things first is you want to be at the house, turn on all the lights. And if you got a fireplace, light that baby up. And then, of course, get your sheets out when people are coming. Because you want to make sure you got your sheets out for people coming through, and then they're picking up a sheet and they're going, "Oh, look, I know what's in this house. I know how much it is. I know how many square feet. I know like how many bathrooms, etc." So I have that now. You know, it's times like this that you want to make sure you have a pen. You know, if you don't have a pen, you could get a computer like I have. And then when people come, they can put their information into the computer. Now, of course, when people show up, you want to greet them. Welcome. Welcome to my open house here in Fairfield, Connecticut. Can I answer any questions for you? No, feel free, make yourself at home. Just take a walk through and I'll be here playing music for you. Daily affirmations. Guys, we're doing them. We're making them. I kind of like the vibraphone, to be honest. It's kind of awesome. Virginia, you rock. Boys today, boys and girls, because we know you want to be boys, but the boys don't ever want to go the other way, but the girls want to be boys. Actually, I think it's not true. I'm just joking. Boys and girls, I want to welcome you to a very special Daily Affirmations with Mark. Today, we're at an open house here in Fairfield, Connecticut. You know, you can hear the choo-choo train as it goes through Fairfield Station. Excuse me, conductor, what is the round trip to New York City from Fairfield? A few minutes later, he comes back. 1 hour and 6 minutes. Really? That's not that bad. But I said round trip. Oh, sorry, sir. 2 hours and 12 minutes. I appreciate that, Mr. Conductor. I love your hat. Right? You're giving some positivity while he's giving you the information you need. This is how this world works. It's a give and take, you know. You take the info. Oh, it'll be 1 hour and 12, 2 hours, 12 minutes. You know, okay, so share something back. What are you going to give the guy? What are you going to give the conductor? I like your stupid hat. La-di-doo, da-di-di-doo-doo-da-da-doo. Guys, when you're here and you're singing, you know, to bring in the people, the candidates to purchase the home. Welcome to the open house here. This one is a very special song. It's called Buy This Frickin' House. People are coming in, see? When you start playing Buy This Freaking House, they come walking in. They want to see it. They want to see his house. They want to buy it. Guys, it's all real. People are walking up and they're like, what is going on in this fucking house? They're walking up. There's 2 different groups walking up right now. And I'm playing music like a madman. All right, guys, we got to go and do our thing. Let me take a walk over into the kitchen area and make myself ready for this insanity that we are living in. Oh, I got to cut this bit. I got to cut this bit, I think. Hello. Hi, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good. Thanks for coming by. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I'm Mark.
Tony.
Nice to meet
How
you,
are you?
Tony. Nice to meet you. It's another group. I told you. They all start coming when you sing the song. Everybody's afraid to sing the song. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
We're waiting for our realtor.
Oh, okay, perfect. Feel free to walk through while you wait. No worries. You don't have to wait for them. Some people wait for their realtor in order to go and view a property if they're going out and looking. Sundays are not just for people out looking at open houses. Sometimes sellers or buyers, you have people who are selling their own houses that are going out looking at open houses. And you have agents out with their clients showing open houses as well, because it's the easiest time sometimes to get in. And this is what we're dealing with, you know. How are you?
All right, how you doing?
Good, good.
Can I go out?
Yeah,
here?
absolutely, absolutely. Down to 8% on my battery. I'm gonna have to call this live stream a quit soon. Guys, this is an hour and 11-minute vertical. Not bad. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I was just going to text you.
Hello. How you doing?
Mark?
Yeah.
Jim Moore.
Hey, Jim. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. Absolutely. Glad you could come by. Take your time, do your thing. If you could quickly grab that and sign in, it should just take a second. It's all computer now. Look at the rush is coming through. Hello. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm Mark. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Mark. Nishant.
Rashawn, very nice to meet you. If you don't mind following up with them, and then grab a sheet. You guys from the area? Everybody?
No, Connecticut. I'm just moving here.
Oh, where from?
California.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts? Where are you currently?
Sorry?
Where are you currently in California?
Oh, Palo Alto.
Oh, okay. You know, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know why I asked that because I don't know California that well. Just like a force of habit. Yeah, I'm like, so where are you from in California? I'm like, I've been there once in my life. What am I asking for? You know?
Built in 1928. So
Yeah, 1928, but they've done all the updates. And there's something special about this era, where this 1928, 1930s.
beautiful area.
Someone said it because there was a nice English lady who was earlier. She said in England as well, they built them better before the war. And I didn't realize that, but there was a pride, I think, in being a builder. And in the 1920s, they really took pride in this.
Right, and you can see this was totally redone.
Yeah, opened everything up. And
I bet you they pushed this out.
correct, yeah.
Is there a total of 7 rooms?
Yeah, so it's weird how those are broken up. I would say, so you have the entire first floor is very accessible. You have that sunroom over there. Then they've opened this entire space up, so you really have 2 rooms in one. So the kitchen and the eat-in kitchen are all kind of made one room. And then upstairs you have storage in the 3rd floor, which is very nice.
This is our garage, right?
Yes, yeah,
And this is for kids to play, right?
correct, yeah.
And do you have neighborhood kids in neighborhood like?
Yeah, right next door there's a few young kids. The whole street has, you know, a
Is there a
mix.
park or something around where like kids
Yeah.
play together or something?
Yeah, there's a park right.
Jackman.
Yeah, Jackman's real close,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Maybe a
Jackman.
5-minute
this whole
walk.
area, This is the same area. This is Stratfield School.
Oh, okay.
This is like all these. This is all one neighborhood.
yeah.
Gas is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to have
You
gas.
can make chapatis and rotis. You don't know that
Oh, yeah?
struggle like once you
I'm
move
coming
from
over.
India.
Yeah, you're coming
and
over.
That's a big struggle, right?
Exactly.
I have gas
Tandoori
too,
good.
so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fireplace I love too because that's gas.
We can treat you
Yeah.
for like.
Oh,
in
they
the-
did the. Oh,
Yeah, that's
gas
gas alone.
heating.
Yeah. Yes, you just pop it on with a remote control, which is fantastic. Isn't this cute?
Frankly, some part in US I find a lot of culture and character.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we've lost that now. The charm.
They did a nice job with this.
Isn't this adorable?
They did a really nice job. I have a lot of friends in this area, but they're my age, so.
Well, they're probably thinking about what can I get for my house right now. A lot of people are.
You know, it's funny, I have one friend, I don't think her husband's gonna leave.
Oh,
I have
really?
Another friend on Jackman. They've been there forever, they did a beautiful job, but I don't know. you know?
You get to a
Like,
point.
they're a little younger than me. So, I mean, I'm ready to leave, but.
Yeah, I can help you.
Oh, I'm going to the Pacific Northwest when I leave.
Oh wow! What are you
Yeah.
gonna do there?
Oh, my son's out there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of the wilderness?
Well, Port Angeles, which is a small town, but it's across from British Columbia.
Wow, that's amazing.
So if we go, it'll probably be 2 years.
That's
we live
so
on Reef.
cool. Oh, Reef's great.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
over on Ruane, so I'm not too far
Oh,
from
give
you.
me your card. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
yeah, give me your info.
Yeah, my info's all in the back
Okay,
there.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we'll probably leave. We could probably get 6:30 for our house. We're trying to wait to get in the high sevens. It's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, but if you ever told me that my house
Could get.
to 6 something,
Yeah, I
I
know.
would have said, that's not true.
Well, COVID did some amazing things to real estate, you know,
And
and now with the
you're
limited
on
inventory.
Ruane, right?
Yeah, same.
It's crazy.
You know, beach areas definitely it's elevated for sure.
I feel like I'm on Rodeo Drive. You know, I feel like I'm in Beverly Hills. I'm like, what happened after COVID is shocking.
I know. Well, you know what's funny? I started a show called Get to Know America
Okay.
because I thought to myself during COVID, I'm like, we're gonna have a hard time selling these towns because nobody remembers what it was like before COVID. Like you and I probably do. Like I've been selling real estate for 15 years, but before COVID, I would joke that I've never seen a good market. It was hustle every day as a realtor. And then we hit COVID and it was like not a real market. Like people are scared buying,
All my neighbors are from
fear
Brooklyn.
buying. Oh, they are, yeah, see.
Like a house sold on Veris, and family of 3, and we were laughing because I think she got it for 1.4,
Oof.
and this is Veris.
Yeah.
We're not on Penfield.
No, I know.
right?
It's
And
crazy.
she said to me, she said it was really like great, and I said only a person from Brooklyn would say that's a bargain.
I know, because what they're paying down there. What's interesting is, to your point, is people are really still anxious to find a home because they're so limited that you could probably get the most you will ever right now.
Right.
'Cause
But
it's gonna
we're-
just keep
yeah,
going,
We
man.
kind of have
You
to
have
wait
2
a
years, yeah,
year.
2
Well,
years.
we're older. My husband's still working at
Oh,
74, so I'm
wow.
like, let's keep that money coming until, because then you don't need as much when you retire.
That's true, because they don't give you much for Social Security anyway, so.
Oh, no, we get a nice amount.
From Social Security?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that they limit it at like,
No, I think it gets like, doesn't get close to 4.
wow, that's actually good. I thought that
Yeah,
it was
like-
like 1,800 or something
No,
maxed
no,
out.
he worked like.
Oh, okay, so they do have a higher limit than we were told.
Me, I'm, worked part-time and off the books, so
Yeah.
I better stay married to him.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure.
I'm gonna go up and look. How was it? Nice?
It's nice, yeah.
Okay.
Really sweet, cozy house.
Any questions or thoughts?
Yeah, so 3 bedrooms upstairs, these rooms, this is all, right? And
Yeah,
the attic.
yeah.
Can we do the attic, like finish it and make
Yeah.
it into a livable space?
For sure,
I
absolutely.
see those big, those,
For the air conditioning,
yeah,
like the ducts,
yeah, the duct.
they would just have to move those. And what they'd probably do, the smart thing, they'd extend a few of them, put them all into the wall where that window is, and then have just extend that window with a little seating area, so you could, and maybe a bench seat. So now you still have some storage, but then you finish off that space completely. So that would be possible.
I've seen HGTV.
Yeah.
All those, shows on HGTV, and it's so fascinating to see how it's being remodeled to something
Oh,
totally
it's-
different.
I grew up in that type of thing. So when I was a kid, my mother's an interior designer. My brother and my father are builders. My sister-in-law did kitchens. And so my whole life I saw my mom saying, let's take this wall down today. And then the guys would come over and take the wall out. And then, so we lived like the Property Brothers. Have you ever seen this show?
Yeah.
We were the original Property Brothers. My brother and I, working with my father and my mother, this family construction company, did it for 30 years. He still does it. And we just didn't have cameras on us. But they were always doing that. My mom and dad are very creative. He's a builder, she's an interior designer, and we were working with them. I'm sorry? Yeah, they're still doing it. So that's why if you did want to do something like that.
We would love to take your car.
Yeah, I'm fresh out of cards, but my information's right here on the bottom.
When they have an electric
My cell
car,
phone's
they
right
must
there.
have a, they must have a plug in it.
Oh, that's my electric car.
Oh.
Yeah, don't get it.
Really?
No, I mean, that was a first generation. So like they still working kinks out. No, this is the Ford Mach-E.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, they still working kinks out, I think, with that technology,
I have an electric Mini.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great idea, but in the
Just
winter,
an idea.
Yeah, exactly. Because in the winter, the electric, like your usage goes down by about half. Like I sometimes it'll say 320 miles filled, but when in the winter it says 220. So like because everything, the batteries just react differently in the cold weather.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have always this range anxiety.
Yeah, that too. Sometimes I'll get down under 50 or you start getting these dings. You're like, oh, geez. And I'll tell you, I almost ran out once. I was in upstate Connecticut and I needed to go and pick something up at a store. So I go there, I get what I need, and I'm looking, I'm like, I got 27 miles to get back to Fairfield. I'm up by like Bradley International Airport. And so I said to myself, well, let me just hit one of the superchargers. There's not this, I get to one, they're filled, there's a line. So I'm like, okay, let me go to another. I went to the other, they don't tell you anything. As I pull up, I'm at 1 mile and it says out of order. And it was like a new one they were building up there by Bradley. So then I go quickly to my charging station. It says there's a school nearby that has one of the really, really slow ones where you plug it in and 3 years later you're still at 4%. You know, so but I somehow rolled up and I get to zero, all my lights start flashing. They said, you're out of power, shut the car off. And I rolled up to this trickle charger thing. And I sat there, it was 12 degrees, it was freezing. I don't know, maybe 20 degrees. I'm sitting there, I'm with my wife. I said, if I don't make it home, like I love you, you know, I was nervous. It was so scary. So that frightened me. So
No, I've been like that. There's a state site of Connecticut where you can actually look up all the chargers and then look up all the level 3 chargers.
that's what I was doing. And this one said there's one when I got there, they said, oh, this is a future open date. And I was like, oh no. But the good thing was I was able to, it took me about 8 hours to get home that night because I had to continue to go place to place to get enough charge to get to a supercharger in New Haven. So it was a real nightmare. But that's why I think there's a lot of work to do. And then we don't even have the infrastructure for everybody to get one anyway. So it's kind of stick with our gas vehicles.
Just the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's good.
That's all I use it for, and then I'll take my husband's car.
Yeah, when you go out west,
Oh,
you know.
I'll bring that thing. 'Cause Port Angeles, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, okay, that's true. Just put it in personal. Nice to meet you. You have my number, okay? Call if you have any questions. Pleasure. I don't have cookies, you're right, I should. Oh yeah, there's a finished space down there. You could finish more of it as well.
That's so nice.
Isn't it a nice house? Move right in. What's your timing?
Oh, there is this company called Bridgewater Associates.
Oh yeah, I know Bridgewater.
So
Yeah.
I'm joining that. I work for Google.
Okay.
So I'm here to, sign my letter, right?
So you're getting yourself set up here.
Yeah, and then
Intent.
my family's gonna move in like 3 to 4 months time.
Okay.
So I thought of like renting something at first, but then I met her. Like I heard things about Connecticut that we were watching on the beach, and then she's like, hello, and like we're looking for something, and she like, I can show you around tomorrow. I'm like, oh, Connecticut is as warm as California. Like,
Oh yeah.
I have heard different things. Like people at my office would say that if moving in from California, there could be something you can notice in people, like they could be cold, isolated, but I don't think so.
No, I think it depends on where you move.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something like this. You're moving into a neighborhood with other kids. A lot of these people live in the neighborhood. They're walking around just taking a look. But it's a younger town. Fairfield is. So I mean, not to say that you're not going to see a wide range, but you have a lot of younger people from New York City that moved here during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I'd say most of the younger people are pretty friendly for the most part, and you make a lot of friends. You know.
Right.
Are you so right now?
What do
You're
you get to do here, like generally speaking, like as a family or like.
Oh, well, I mean, you have lots of family activities that you can, I mean, all kinds of different parks and facilities in the area that you can take advantage of. Norwalk has a maritime center. You can go with the kids. That's a really great place. I actually did a piece of content to that. Yeah, it's really nice. So you could definitely, you're never short of activities when it comes to, hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Definitely not short on activities in the area. That could be you could go to Fairfield, has a main site, and you could just look at all the different things that they offer in the town. But the other thing that's nice is you're only 12 minutes from Bridgewater from here, 15 minutes maybe.
15?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I took like many routes, so I don't know. I just lost the sense of direction.
I'm pretty sure, to me, I would go take a left on Stratfield and then just make my way to 95.
How much discount do you offer on houses? Like if I buy one,
I'm-
do you offer discount also?
On the house itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, we would put an offer in if and see what the seller says.
Right. But generally, I mean, what do you see like in your?
Well, this market, because there's nothing on, most houses have been going over asking price.
Right.
So it's like at or over is what you see.
Not 10%. Somebody told me like 10% discount you can get.
No, it depends on the house. So so for example, say this wasn't the house for you, and we found something that was on the market for a while, maybe a month, 2-3 months, they'd be more open to a discounted price. But what happens in this market, there's such a limited supply of houses and so many, as you can see, buyers, that what happens is they start fighting.
But this is just like 15 minutes from Bridgewater, right?
Yeah, this is really close.
When was this listed?
Just last week. Yeah, so that's where I would say a house like this that just hit the market, you have a lot of people looking at it. Usually I see of this, in this 15 years of experience, that when you have a property that's this nice, it may sit for a week or two, but then people fight over it. They may fight over it immediately or after 2 weeks, but it's a nice clean house, and that's what people really want, you know. As far as it goes too, so yeah, you're about 15 minutes from work here, which I think is a good distance for a nice little decompressed ride home. Because that's a high stress industry.
Oh, it is.
You know, so having a 15-minute drive is actually a really nice thing to have every day. Compose your thoughts. You don't want to be 2 minutes away from work when you're doing that, you know. Traffic, well, what I love about this is you could take there's multiple routes to get here. That's right off of 95, so I'd always take 95. But you have the option, if there's traffic on 95, to go from the Merritt Parkway, which is about the same distance away. So you have a few options here.
I need a room more. I mean, where can I build that?
You need more room here? For an office or something?
No, for my parents. They might
Oh.
Like they're not gonna be around for all the while, but
Yeah.
of course one guest room where, you know,
Would
The
they,
main floor.
and the main floor, it has to be up here, right?
here or something.
You have central air, right?
This has central air, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Central air, baseboard, and some radiators, which I love a lot more. I would say it's a really cute place. I wonder if there's a way, because this is area that's being used, could this area be bumped out a little more? You know, I think its property runs out of a little space is the problem. Is you run out of space to build. The other
You should turn the
option,
garage.
yeah, that's an option.
Could you turn the garage into a?
You could. That's what I was wondering too.
But that could be
That's detached, yeah.
It's not like,
Yeah, but you could like
just
build out a little
build
bit,
something out,
have a like a glass thing
extension
you walk
till that
through,
part.
and that's a bedroom, bathroom.
I do have something called FAR, like how much area.
Correct, yeah.
If
How much they've used on the property in order
Right, so-
to add on. So that would be an option, is to finish off that garage.
And you could have like, you know how you have this walkway that's all glass or a little green, how you go out.
You could do,
make
yeah, if
that
they'd allow
wider,
that,
have
maybe.
Like a really nice sitting area, bedroom, bathroom.
And
And
how
then
to
they
protect the car from snow.
What?
Well, that would be,
That-
yeah, you'd be able to get one car in there, but if you're using it as a finished room, you'd lose that, and you'd just be.
Yeah,
That's for your dream house.
a lot for like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what
But
you
this is nice price and I kind of like it, like you can move in.
Yeah, it looks like it's ready to move in.
Yeah, just drop your things and start living.
And this furniture is like the owners, they're gonna take it away or like?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're taking all the furniture with them to their new house.
Okay.
That's easy.
I know.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah. No, but that's easy. All you do is call.
We are down to 1% here, guys. I'm gonna shut down the feed because I have to plug in this phone. I will be back later on for some more from the studio, of course. Until then, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this inside and open house experience. And I will see you later on. You guys rock. Thank you again. Love you.